So you have your hot frying pan and you're going to take a ladle full of your crepe batter and you're going to, oh, she's using her ladle kind of like an Indian dosha, and she's covering the surface of her pan. You could also just kind of swirl the batter around. There you go, and you flip it over. So the other side. Now we are sauteing and cooking our chicken for the filling for our crepe. There's no oil in it because there are enough natural juices.
We can say we chopped the peppers, red and green, and onion and mushrooms as well. So we're gonna gradually add them all. So the first chicken and the second mushroom, and then oil, and all this. We're gonna add those all the vegetables at the end. So they are planning to add potato instead of chicken for the people that are vegetarian.
Altı güzel olsun diye şey yaptım.
So the chicken is cooking and we're going to be adding the other ingredients, the red and green pepper, the onion, the mushroom, and we're also making a vegetarian version which will have potato instead. So now we're adding the fresh mushrooms to the chicken that's been cooking for about 13 minutes. You want to make sure the chicken and the mushrooms absorb all of the water in the pan.
And if you want them to absorb faster, you can add salt.
Some salt to your chicken and mushroom mixture. Here we have our chicken cooking away. You can see all of the natural liquid and juice that's come from the chicken. We did not add any oil or water to this when we cooked it. Adding some chopped onion to the chicken mixture. And we already have mushrooms in there. Intentionally not covering the chicken and the onion and mushroom mixture because we want the water to evaporate. After this has been cooking for a while, we're adding our fresh green peppers to the chicken, onion, and mushroom mixture. Also adding our chopped red pepper. Adding fresh chopped tomatoes. The red and green peppers have been cooking about maybe 7 or 8 minutes. Adding some dried oregano. This is a new spice that we've never used before called tikka mild. I have no idea what it is, but we're going to sprinkle a little bit of it into our mixture here. Okay. And some black pepper. Adding about two heaping tablespoons of tomato paste to our chicken mixture. Turkish food without a bunch of butter. That looks like about 2 tablespoons of butter. That's adding a little bit, about a pinch of dried basil. Add some parsley. Dem is filling her crepes. She's taken an individual crepe, she's put it in a little bowl, and she's taking a heaping spoonful of the mixture, putting it inside the crepe that's nestled in the bowl, and she is sealing it like a little package of deliciousness. And we flipped it over onto the baking sheet that's lined with parchment paper.
Okay.
I'm not correct.
Okay. So there is a trick or something that you want to be careful about the crepes. So she says that, you know, when you put the liquid in the pan first, so you wait a little bit till the whole surface is dry and then you just flip it around. So she says that the part that cooked first should be top of that kebab. So this is how way she's just wrapping them all. To make it look better, I guess. Appearance-wise, there's no like taste or anything. It looks better.
Yeah.
Also take an uncooked tortilla and fill it with the chicken mixture and do the similar thing instead if you don't want to make crepes. This is a quick and easy version.
Yes.
Sauce, we melted our butter and then we've added some flour, usually equal amounts of flour and butter. Stir it around so it doesn't stick to your pan. If necessary, add a little more flour to your bechamel sauce. The important key is to continually stir it, and you don't want to have lumps in it. Okay, so we're letting this come to a little bubble. And you keep stirring. You don't want to have any lumps in your bechamel sauce. Adding our milk to our bechamel sauce. Stir it constantly to avoid lumps. After cooking it for about 5 minutes, stirring it constantly, you can see that this is the consistency. It's like it's a pancake batter consistency, maybe a little bit more. After your bechamel sauce is ready and it's still warm, you're going to add your shredded cheese to it, and you're going to stir in your cheese, which will melt. And of course, there are no calories in this whatsoever. Adding some salt, less than a teaspoon of salt, and we're adding some pepper. A good amount of grating nutmeg. You always want to grate nutmeg into a bechamel or a white sauce. It adds a very nice flavor. We're adding our bechamel sauce to our little crepettes.
Ay yiyecek ya öyle kızarmışlar güzel görünüyor. Kaşar kızaracak ya. Daha güzel görünüyor.
Now we're going to top each of these crepe pockets with some shredded mozzarella cheese, and they already are covered with a bechamel sauce. And we're going to put this into the oven to bake. Our crepe pockets just came out of the oven. They look amazing. Wow.